Hello, Dr. Anis and Dr. Shamsia. Today I'm going to introduce about the proposal on the influences of ChatGPT among UKM students on writing assignments and research. Before I start the introduction, let me explain why I choose this topic, because actually most of my UKM students, my classmates, my brothers and sisters from UKM, they suddenly getting used to this kind of chat gpt tool. I think some of them couldn't even survive without it, so I was like a bit curious about, yeah, I should like make this study. And About the introduction, you can see this the rapidly evolving landscape of education, which is here in UKM, particularly in the context of academic assignments and research projects, how the students use the tool as something very necessary for them now. And start for firstly with the problem statement. As technology, particularly ChatGPT, becomes increasingly ingrained in education, there is a need to understand how it influences the writing practices of students at UKM, like the AI impact on traditional teaching methods, and how ChatGPT into UKM student academic endeavors, how it influences it. And then right after is, I think, one of the most important thing in this research is the three objectives. The first one is assess the usage patterns and evaluate writing impacts, capture student perceptions. What does the first one mean? It actually means like what I written here: explore the frequency and context in which UKM students employ ChatGPT for writing assignments and researches. And second one, like examine, which is evaluate how the use of ChatGPT influences the efficiency and quality of their works. I mean, the students' works. And third one, need to gather the feedback on students' perceptions. And with the literature review, I actually chose five studies. The first one is about the impact of ChatGPT and technology on academia and libraries. It's very important for the topic. And the second one is about the impact of ChatGPT on learning English, because when we look at the students in UKM, I would like say the international student, at least in my class, they wouldn't really talk in English. Some of them don't really know how to type it, but by the use of ChatGPT, they were like getting like better and better, and even like assessing them in writing assignment. And the third one is about the influence of ChatGPT on undergraduate social science students in the United States. Actually, I choose this one because I think it's important to make some comparison between the United States student and Malaysia student in UKM. I want to see the similarity and differences. I think it's important. And for the fourth one is the use of ChatGPT in academia. It's kind of similar with the first one, but this one is based on 700 responses. So I think it's like I should use the responses also as the figure to analyze it within my research. And the fifth one, which for me is the most important one, because my theoretical framework is UTaught model. Uh, and this one is using the UTaught model too. So I was like maybe getting their experience on like using it inside my researches. So I will have a framework on the framework. So it's kind of like I know more how to use the UTaught. And with the theoretical framework, yeah, just as I said here, you taught theory. Why I choose this one? Because I think it's like better than use and gratification, because it's more particular. But when you see like use and UG theory, it's very general. But when you look at UTaught, it's like they got ages, they got what's more, even the height is in it. Like there are several elements. But why I choose the UTaught, because the age is very important. And about the performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, this is all from the what we call the framework, that how it means for our study. And the methodology I chose is qualitative approach, which is the participant that I would choose is from the UKM. I would like choose around 15 to 20 participants from different faculty, different majors, to make it more diverse and to better to compare with the differences between it, even maybe different campuses in KL1. The data collection, which is using the in-depth interviews, so I can know better what they're thinking. The reason why I didn't choose quantitative one, because most of us is already using ChatGPT right inside the campus. Actually, in international student, that's it, but I'm not sure with the local, but at least the local one that I know, most of them is using chat. So I think that's better to use the qualitative method to make it better understand what their behavior and what's their perception on it. And with the expected outcomes, like I hope it can help UKM to understand what does ChatGPT means to their student. Some of times it will like improve the writing skills, increase the efficiency, like some of the works they could do within 1 day rather than 2 or 3 days. It's very important. And with the timelines of my research, I think I would do it in the next semester. First month I would like do the preparation and data collection, like the 5-step I written here. I would like begin with the finalizing objectives and methodology, and begin recruiting participants from UKM, and then starts the interview. And the second month begin with the analysis and reporting, like write my thesis and everything. And with the conclusion, this research proposal is all about figuring out how ChatGPT, a fancy writing tool, influenced students at UKM, like I've written here. The cool part is that we are diving into students' experience to understand the good things and challenges that come with using this tool. We have to know the advantages and the disadvantages. And that's for all the conclusion. Not going to talk at all because this is a brief introduction only. And this is the references that I use. And I think that's all for the topic. Terima kasih Dr. Anis and Dr. Shamsia. See you next semester.